Okay, so picture this. You're in like a super busy airport. You know the scene, right?
Hmm.
Planes, people rushing everywhere, just that constant buzz. It's all about schedules, procedures, efficiency. But what if, like, right in the middle of all that, something happens? Something completely unexpected, an act that just stops everything and makes you think, what does it really mean to go above and beyond?
Yeah, that's exactly the kind of story we're digging into today. It's fascinating. We've got this account. It's called A True Act of Kindness, and it details this pretty remarkable event.
Yeah.
So our mission really is to pull out the core insights from this real-life moment, to understand how choosing, well, basic human dignity can make such a huge impact, even somewhere like an airport tarmac.
Okay, let's get into it. So the document, it sets the scene, right? Busy afternoon, flights coming and going, and there's this routine call, seems standard, about helping a passenger with disabilities off a flight from Pakistan. But then, things take a turn. An urgent radio call comes through the passenger is in real distress. They'd lost bowel control on the flight.
Right. And what's really interesting here is how the system, the standard procedure, is supposed to work in these situations.
Yeah.
It's usually about speed and discretion. Get the person off quickly, quietly, manage the situation, keep the flights on time, minimal disruption. But this is where one person, this guy Essa, he just didn't follow the script. He proposed something completely different.
Totally different. Essa, he was part of the ground crew, and he just had this immediate, almost like compassionate reaction. He suggested, hey, why don't we take him to a restroom first? Check the situation properly, let the person keep their dignity before figuring out the next steps. That wasn't just a suggestion, though. It feels like a real turning point. Choosing the person over the process.
And it wasn't just talk. He acted on it immediately, which is pretty incredible. The flight crew pitched in too, quickly grabbed an overnight kit, from their fancy premier class section, and Essa himself personally helped the passenger, helped him clean up, change clothes. They packed up the soiled things carefully, sealed them, gave them back to the crew to handle later. This is way beyond just doing a job, right? It's
Yeah.
stepping right into someone's vulnerability with real care.
Yeah, it really makes you pause. Think how often we just default to the efficient way, especially when things get pressured or uncomfortable. S's choice there to actually slow down, to deal with the awkwardness and the human need head on, it just reframed the whole thing.
Absolutely. And if you look at the bigger picture, what Essa did, it went so far beyond his official duties. It's like a textbook example of proactive empathy. Seeing a need that wasn't even fully expressed, a really personal, difficult need, and stepping up, that kind of thing. That's often what separates OK service from truly world-class human-centered experiences. It's not just ticking boxes.
And the reaction was immediate, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. As Essa and a passenger finally got off the plane, the other passengers, they just started clapping
Hmm.
spontaneously. Even people who might have been uncomfortable earlier. It was just this collective, like, recognition of basic human kindness, raw humanity.
Wow. And it wasn't just the passengers who noticed?
No, not at all. Later that day, it even made it into the official shift report. Someone wrote, Essa had made all of us proud today. Just simple as that. Management nominated him for an award, and he actually became Employee of the Month because of it.
It just shows, doesn't it, when one person makes that call, prioritizes dignity, it doesn't just affect the person helped. It like resonates outwards. The whole team, the whole organization feels it.
It really brings up a key point, I think.
Hmm.
In our world, which is so often driven by processes and rules, S's actions are this a powerful reminder, a reminder of how one individual's empathy, their willingness to maybe bend the rules or challenge the norm for something fundamentally human, can create this ripple effect. Appreciation, pride, just a better feeling all around.
So, listening to Essa's story, it makes you wonder, right? Where in your own daily life, maybe when things feel inconvenient or it's not strictly your job, might you have a chance to go that little extra mile for someone? A stranger, even. What small act, putting maybe human dignity just slightly ahead of pure efficiency, could end up making a really profound, unexpected difference for someone? Something to think about.